dad and your brother, professional footballers.
Yeah.
Is that adding the extra pressure to you doing this?
I feel like on myself, like there's a bit of pressure. Obviously, I want to follow up what they've done and still doing with my brother. Dad obviously had a great career, Premier League, Championship, League One clubs, and brother already smashing it at Man City. So I feel like there's a bit of pressure on myself, but I just try and do my best every day to live up to it, really.
Do you think it's helped, obviously growing up with your dad being in the game, you've probably been around footballers and around football clubs, has that helped you sort of not be sort of, I guess, starstruck by the sort of the stadiums and the training and St George's Park?
Yeah, I think obviously seeing all that, it's like nice, I want to be there every day, but it's also like a reality check where it's not going to be every day. And obviously my dad was obviously at Carlisle to start with, so he went from the very bottom to going up to the Premier League, so there's always a starter base. And obviously training at St George is obviously a privilege, and I feel like that already gives me a head start, so yeah.
Okay, so obviously brother at Man City,
Yeah.
Did you play Champions League game? You think
Yeah, he's made his debut, yeah.
Your dad, long career in the Premiership, is that the end goal for you? Do you want to be Premier League?
Yeah.
Further than them? Are you better than them?
Yeah, always got to try and up another person, but I feel like if I can get to that level, then there's always more for me, and just to try and beat one of them and get that next step. So it's always a bit of competitiveness in the family.
And finally, I've sort of been speaking to your coaches and stuff. Everyone's been talking about all the player care and support you get from coaches. How close a relationship do you have with them, and also are you in contact with maybe some players who perhaps been released in the past, and how have they sort of been dealt with and supported by the club?
I say I'm quite close to my brother and my dad. Obviously, any problems I have, I can go to them, and they obviously understand it a bit more than just like going to my mum. Yeah, and obviously, I was released from Derby a couple of years ago, so that was like a help from them. And then obviously seeing the boys at the end of the last season get released, G especially was a big part. They were saying, just helping them through it and getting them onto a good wave, and just like not thinking negatively. Yeah.
Cool, yeah.
Sound.
Go back to your
Nice one.
I saw your dad score against Chelsea once. I think it was one of his few goals.
Is it at Stamford Bridge?
Yeah. Frank Lampard scored in the last minute for us.
Yeah, I was at that game.
Were you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any big clubs or anything. Cheers. Any big clubs or any home games.
Yeah. No, that was, pretty cool. Premier League dad, especially on such an iconic. Your dad is pure Barclays. You know what I mean? Like, he is sort of a staple of culture. He's Premier League years personified.
It always comes back to your dad's the one with the long
throw.
Yeah.
Can you do it? Can you do a throw?
I try, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm alright, I wouldn't say.
I'm not
at that level yet.
I feel like you'll get that your whole career. If you ever take a throw in, these guys here, it's like.
Oh, we've already had it.
Really?
Yeah, so I think they're hoping for me to bring it on, because my brother has a good throw, to be fair.
Yeah. He's a striker though, isn't
he said he'd never do it. So I think we always joke about it at home, saying like, am I the one who's going to have it?
Yeah. No, I literally, what's amazing was, I'm a big Chelsea fan, but that Stoke game, I went to watch your dad. I was like 9 years old, and I was so fascinated by this man. Yeah. It was the same name as well, so I really weirdly identified. But and keep smashing it. All the best of your career. Hopefully I'll be interviewing you in the Premier League one day, provided both things go to plan. But